Ok, pues ya estamos de vuelta. Vamos a hacer un pequeño ajuste de sonido nada más. Denme un segundo. Con eso, listo. Ok, bueno, pues vamos a comentar la misión. Que una tal Miranda me está diciendo que agarre una pistola. Y ya tenemos armadura y pistola. Y aquí uno de los cambios del juego. En sí vamos a tener cargadores, por así decirlo. Munición limitada. En el juego anterior pues era hasta que se sobrecalentara. Nada más que antes de continuar, espérame, no me descargué ahorita, déjame ver qué rollo. Ok. Charge. Tenemos 6 puntos para gastar. Vamos a usar aquí 2 puntos para desbloquear Cryo Ammo, pero no lo vamos a invertir ahí. Vamos a usar 2 puntos aquí. Y vamos a usar 2 puntos en Barrier. Y luego lo que vamos a hacer... Ahorita no puedo usar mis poderes. Ok, vamos a tomar cobertura. Y lo que nos está diciendo left stick y X para brincar. ¡Su madre! ¿Cómo bajan? Mira, muy gran robotcito. Ahora sí. No puedo usar mis poderes. No puedo usarlos. Vamos a echar una vuelta aquí, pero creo que no hay nada interesante. Vamos a estar explorando los niveles porque hay varios premios que necesitamos utilizar. Entonces vamos a seguir avanzando. Ok, un robot. Aquí van a salir otros. Cúbrete porque... ¡Ay! Estamos en rojo. Ok. Ok, necesito cubrirme porque... Vamos a recuperar. Ok, vamos a recuperar las municiones. Y aquí va a haber más municiones. Sí. Nada interesante por este lado. Un robotcito. Creo que los hizo pure. Ok. Hay que abrir esta puerta entonces. Parece que no hay. Aquí vamos a tomar lanzagranadas. Y vamos a cambiar de arma porque aquí se va a poner interesante. What? Ok, ahí está. Pues sí, básicamente pues es el tutorial, ¿no? Te estoy diciendo aquí hay esto y hay aquello. Úsalo. Y se usa de esta forma. Ay, pues no me quemé. Ok, ¿qué más sigue? ¿Qué más sigue? ¿Qué hay por aquí? Como quien dice el tiro de gracia. Básicamente pues son bitácoras de cómo lograron hacer o revivir a Shepard. Vamos aquí, preste.
Log update. The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far. But nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget. I don't know where the boss gets all this money.
Ok, nada más, creo. Continuamos por acá. ¿Sí es por aquí, no? Sí. Y antes de ir para allá, ¿qué está sucediendo? Oh, otro robot. ¡Ay! Desafortunadamente no puedo hacer nada por él. Otra bitácora.
I can't figure Miranda out. As project director, she should be ecstatic at all the progress we've made. But she's still the same old ice queen. Maybe she's worried Shepard might become a new favorite. Or maybe she is just a pure cold-hearted bitch.
Ok, qué cariñoso. Como que no les agrada la tal Miranda. ¿Y aquí qué está sucediendo?
Shepard, what the hell? Tag!
Ah, que la canción. ¡Cúbrete!
Yeah! Got him. Get over here! What are you doing here? I thought you were still a work in progress.
Are you with Miranda?
Yeah, sorry. I forgot this is all new to you right now. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for...
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
Just a few questions. Estoy cansado de tomar órdenes.
Ever since I woke up, someone's been telling me where to go and what to do. I need answers.
Fair enough. I'll give you the quick version. You and your ship were attacked and destroyed. You were killed. Dead as dead can be when they brought you here. Our scientists spent the last 2 years putting you back together. You've been comatose, or worse, that whole time. Welcome back to your life.
2 años. Wow.
I'm having some trouble wrapping my head around this.
Yeah, I can imagine. The Alliance officially declared you killed in action. The whole galaxy thinks you're dead. And if we don't get to those shuttles, they'll be right.
¿Qué le pasó a mi tripulación?
Were there any other survivors from the Normandy?
I'll tell you what. You help me finish off these mechs, and I'll play 20 questions with you all day. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff.
Ok, poderes. Vamos a ver qué poderes tiene este compa. Ah, yo también ya puedo usar los míos. Vamos a mapear este en R1. Ok, está bien. Y vamos a pedirle que use este.
Got him! Falling back.
Válgame.
Okay. I promised I'd answer your questions. What do you want to know?
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me? How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes.
Oof.
Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
What do you mean? Cloning? Cybernetics?
I don't know the details. You'd have to ask the scientists. But I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. They wanted to bring you back exactly as you were.
Wow.
You're still you. You just might have a few extra bits and pieces now.
Proyecto Lázaro.
What can you tell me about the project? Were there other test subjects?
Project Lazarus only had one subject. The whole point was to bring you back. Just you. Even that was a challenge. 2 years. All the top scientists. The best technology money could buy.
Órale.
Do you know anything about this attack? Who's behind it? What they're after?
Damned if I know. I was getting ready for some shut-eye, then bam! Bunch of explosions. Next thing I know, every damn mech in the place starts shooting at us. I'm guessing it had to be an inside job. You'd need top security access to hack all the mechs.
The last thing I remember is the Normandy blowing up. Did anyone else make it?
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an explosion. But everyone else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
Ok. ¿Dónde
Do
están?
you know what any of them are doing now?
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance. Could be anywhere.
Quiero encontrarlos.
They were my team. If they knew I was alive, they'd come back.
Maybe you can track them down after we get off the station. If we get off the station.
Uy, qué pesimista. No, ¿qué sigue? Jacob.
What's your job here?
Depends on who you ask. Technically, I'm Miranda's top lieutenant. But I'm just a soldier. I served 5 years in the Alliance before this. Now I'm in charge of the station's security. Usually a lot more dull than this. Normally I don't fire my gun unless it's target practice.
Pa' seguridad. A ver, y luego
When I
Miranda
first woke
que...
up, someone named Miranda was talking to me over the radio. We lost contact just before I ran into you.
Miranda Lawson is the station's ranking officer. She led the Lazarus team. It was her job to bring you back to life, no matter what. Should have guessed she'd try to save you. She's not about to give up on you now. You said you lost contact. Could you tell what was happening?
There was some gunfire and an explosion right before I lost her.
She knows how to take care of herself. But I hope she's okay.
Ok, ya terminamos todos los diálogos. Vámonos de
The
aquí.
quickest way to those shuttles.
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if we...
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get him out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
¿Quién es ese?
I think I remember a Wilson checking on me one time when I woke up.
That's him. He's the chief medical tech. Answers directly to Miranda. Come on. The service tunnels are this way.
Arre, vámonos. Aquí hay algo. Advance.
Log
Open.
update. The Lazarus project is about to enter the final phase. It's taken nearly 2 years, but we did it. Commander Shepard is alive. This is the most amazing medical achievement in recorded history. Maybe now Miranda will finally show some appreciation for everything. You're done.
Ok, si tiene activo el... ¿Cómo se llama? Vamos a ver qué hace el... Ok, vamos a salvar aquí antes de que otra cosa suceda. Vamos a crear un archivo nuevo y avancemos. Ok, muchos balazos, balas. Bueno, cargadores.
Damn it, Wilson. This room is full of mechs.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
¿Dónde están? Ok. What? A ver. Full.
Nice trip.
What? ¿No le hizo nada?
Just find us another route out of here. Preferably one that doesn't lead straight.
Oh God, they found me. Help!
Wilson, where are you?
Server room B. Hurry! They're out of control.
Up those stairs, Shepard.
Oh God, I'm hit. They shot me.
Tenemos vamos. Sí, cierto, no lo había activado. Ah, bueno, está ya. Ya lo vamos a poder usar. Munición incendiaria. Yo creo que es mejor que nada, ¿no? Vamos a continuar. Vamos por el tal Wilson. Aquí hay que tomar una desviación. Creo que aquí hay otra bitácora.
Physical reconstruction of subject is complete, but we still need to evaluate all mental and neurological functions. Our orders were clear. Make Commander Shepard who he was before the explosion. The same mind, the same morals, the same personality. If we alter his identity in
El mismo
any way,
patán de
if he's
siempre.
somehow not the man he used to be, the Lazarus project will have failed. I refuse to let that happen.
Órale. ¿Te imaginas que puedan revivir a alguien? Uff. Vamos a abrir la puerta.
Shepard,
¿Qué
down
pasó?
here.
¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Dónde? Ah, ya te vi. ¿Qué pasó?
Bastard's got me in the leg.
A ver.
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some Metagel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the Metagel from the first aid station on the wall.
Ok, vamos a tomar el Medigel. Preste. Y vamos a usarlo. que es la habilidad Unity.
Thanks, Shepard. Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now. I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
Sospechoso. Qué casualidad que tenía acceso a todos los robots.
I don't care who set up who. Those mechs are shooting at all of us. We'll sort it out later.
We need to find Miranda first. We can't just leave her behind.
De acuerdo.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead or she's a traitor.
Tal vez no.
Haven't known her long enough to trust her.
This project was Miranda's baby. She'd never sabotage it.
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor. But that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few.
Más o menos. Tenemos compañía. Dice que aquí selecciones Overload. Hay que utilizarlos en estos pues sí, estos contenedores explosivos. Overload es esta habilidad del pelochas, del Wilson. Entonces vamos a usarla para hacerlos explotar.
That's it. Let's get out of here.
Ok, si estronaron, excelente.
Okay, we
Avancemos.
took him down, but this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We'll make it if he's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
Ándele, Cerberus. Nunca escuché de ellos. No, sí, ya escuchamos de ellos. Son una... ¿Cómo se le puede decir? Una organización... No es terrorista, pero... Sí son sus medios o sus formas de proceder son cuestionables. Y tienen una mentalidad de esas de que el fin justifica los medios. Obviamente están buscando lo mejor para la humanidad, pero con muchos efectos colaterales tal vez. Entonces por eso aquí la vamos a poner. ¡Me mentiste!
You told me you were with the Alliance. I don't like being played for a sucker.
I didn't lie to you, Commander. I was with the Alliance before I joined Cerberus. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too, but right now we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the Elusive Man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
Elusive Man, ¿quién es eso?
Elusive Man. Is he in charge of all this?
Yeah, that's not his real
Es el
name.
mero
of
mero,
course.
guachanguero.
Nobody knows who he really is.
It was a code name the Alliance used for him. Kinda stuck.
Más le vale que tenga respuestas.
I don't care what his name is. He just needs to answer my questions. All of them.
Sí, patrón.
He spent
Dale.
a lot of money and time bringing you back.
Ah, cómo molesta. Pues si le costó tanto, pues que lo hubiera dejado descansar al pobre Shepard, hombre. Data access, aquí hay algo. Preste. Ah, no se activó. No sé qué me dieron. Vamos a salvar de nuevo. Y vamos a avanzar. Aquí hay una flechota que dice a la derecha.
We've been spotted. Flash shield.
¿Por qué no hace la otra habilidad? ¿Qué tal, Esto recargar, eso. Se me figura que... Ok. Ok, por acá van a salir unos dudes. Se me hace. ¡Ah! ¿Quién me está disparando? Del otro lado. Nomás me disparan a mí los desgraciados. A ver. ¿Puedo utilizar esta habilidad? No. La verdad vamos a dejarlo que se acerque poco porque quiero ver cómo se usa. What? 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 ¡Ay, hijo de su madre! ¡Ah, cúbrete! Oh, que la canción. ¿Quién me está disparando ahora?
Target down! You're done!
Espérense, todavía no nos vayamos. Aquí hay cositas que recoger. Otra bitácora.
Test subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term exposure to vacuum and sub-zero temperatures.
Uf.
Despite the extent of the physical trauma, Wilson assures me subject is salvageable. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Déjame uno, ¿no? Órale. Sí, morro, por favor. Ah, bueno, aquí es una mecánica del juego que se llama hacer un bypass. Es como un minijuego. Es como un juego de memoria. Hay que juntar los nodos que correspondan y en cierto tiempo, que son las barritas esas verdes que se ven en la esquina superior derecha. Ese es el tiempo y entre más rápido lo hagas, pues más dinero recibes normalmente. Entonces vamos a empezar el bypass. Entonces vamos a buscar, por ejemplo, las Cs. Mira, por ejemplo, este con este. Luego aquí son todos diferentes. Por ejemplo, este va con este. Este va con este. Y este con este. Y de preferencia hay que tratar de salvar antes de hacerlo, porque si fallas ya no lo puedes volver a intentar. Entonces aquí me están dando... Esto es como que un bug. Hay unas cosas que no se actualizan hasta después de cierto tiempo. Está raro, no sé por qué sucede. Y vamos a obtener este otro objeto. Creo que ya vamos a terminar, Tenemos que ir por acá para, ¿cómo se dice? Llegar a las cápsulas de escape o el vehículo de escape.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda,
Jaja.
but you were...
Dead?
What the hell are
Maldito.
you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
Sabía que estaba mintiendo. Ahora no lo vas a poder cuestionar. ¿Tu idea de presunción de inocencia? Sí, yo sabía que estaba mintiendo también.
Wilson was just looking for a chance to shoot me in the back.
Good instincts. Some people are far too trusting to ever see that coming. Come on, let's grab this shuttle and get out of here. My
Ahora.
boss wants to speak to you.
Arre.
The elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. You should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get him to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
Sí, soy bien preguntón. Locación durante el ataque.
Convenient that you show up as we're leaving. Where were you during the attack?
Besides trying to save your life, Wilson figured out I was helping you and he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
What
Otros
about the rest of the people
sobrevivientes.
on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
She's right.
What?
We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
Och.
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The elusive man is waiting for you there.
I'm not sure I trust you.
This is the only shuttle off the station. You want to stay and rot with the mechs? Be my guest.
Pues no, que es muy valioso.
You're the Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
What does Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the elusive man when you meet him. He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has some kind of plan for you.
Ok. Vamos a ver al elusive man. Let's go.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or 2, in your case. Come on.
Buen chiste. Vámonos en el taxi, en el Uber.
Before you meet with the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda, more tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
Me siento bien. 2 años. Bueno, vamos a ponerle 2 años.
Did you say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you grew up on Earth. Tough environment, no parents. You enlisted and led troops during some heavy fighting, most notably on Torfin. Do you remember taking on some Batarian slavers?
Hice lo que era necesario. Oh,
Those
maldito.
bastards were dug in deep in a fortified bunker. I sent a lot of good soldiers to their deaths. That's how it had to be.
You got the job done. That's all that matters. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Sí.
Lieutenant Caden Alenko was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave him behind?
Yo no fui. Yo no dije que muriera Lenko. Fue el público.
Being in command means that sometimes you give orders knowing that your people are going to die. That can't affect your decisions. Caden gave his life for the rest of the team. Without him, I couldn't have stopped Saren. He died a hero.
I understand, Commander. And I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda.
Ay, cómo es preguntona.
The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
Hemos llegado a la base secreta de Cerberus. Hay que hablar con el elusive man.
For you in the other room.
Vamos a salvar.
I wouldn't keep the elusive man waiting.
Ok, vamos a hablar con el
The elusive
elusive
man
man.
is waiting for you in the other room.
Vamos a ver qué tiene el elusive man. ¿Qué tiene que decir el bro?
Commander Shepard.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
A necessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
From what I hear, I cost you a fortune. Why'd you do it?
For the defense and preservation of humanity. I didn't spend 2 years and billions of credits bringing you
Billones.
back to serve as a common soldier. But humanity is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
I
Nada,
noticed a
pa.
few upgrades. I hope you didn't replace anything really important.
We tried to keep you as intact as possible. We need Shepard, just as you were when you defeated Sovereign.
What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
¿Cómo?
While
¿Qué
you've
está
been
pasando?
sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and Negeth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Wow. Tiempo. A ver.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits the definition of harvesting. Nobody's paying attention because it's random, and the attacks occur in remote locations. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention when you killed one of them.
Ok. Cerberus.
Fighting a war doesn't seem
Eso ya lo
We're
leímos.
committed to the advancement and if the Reapers are targeting us, if we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act,
Cerberus
no more
abductions,
human
why me?
colonies will be left.
¿Por qué yo?
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring me back.
You're unique, not just in ability or what you've experienced, but in what you represent. You
Órale.
stood for humanity at a key moment. You're more than a soldier. You're a symbol. And I don't know if the Reapers understand fear, but you killed one. They have to respect that.
Eso crees usted. Ok. ¿Ayuda de la alianza?
If this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
The Alliance is overwhelmed by the responsibility you gave them. They're too busy building relations to put resources into verifying the Reaper threat. Blaming the abductions on mercs and pirates is easier and more convenient.
Qué cobardes. Ok. ¿Dónde comenzamos?
If you're after the Reapers, just point me in the right direction.
Miranda was worried you'd be resistant. She's not usually wrong. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted.
Ok.
Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Miranda killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for hire. You expect me to trust them?
Wilson was one of my best agents, but he was a traitor. Miranda did exactly what I expected of her, and she saved your life in more ways than one. Jacob's a soldier, one of the best. He's never fully trusted me, but he's always been honest about it. You'll be just fine with them. For now.
Ok. Vamos a buscar la evidencia.
I'll get what you're looking for and be back before you know it.
Hijo de su madre.
Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Órale. Ahora resulta que es mi amo. Eso suena, Ok. Se terminó la conversación. Tenemos un nuevo objetivo. Bueno, varios. Y varias entradas de códex. Y subimos de nivel también. 8 puntos de renegado. Vamos a salvar. Creo que podemos hablar con ellos ya un
The
poquito más
elusive
a
man is very
detalle.
impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
Solo recuerda quién está a cargo.
I can't have anyone disobeying my commands when we get there.
I know who I report to. As long as you don't do anything to betray Cerberus, I'll follow your orders.
Suena celosa. Este
What's the
güey.
matter, Lawson? Worried you're not his favorite anymore?
I've proven my value to the elusive man. Let's hope you're able to do the same.
¿Cuál es tu problema?
Are you naturally this bitchy, or is it just me?
I have the utmost respect for your abilities,
Ay,
Shepard.
qué suave.
It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
Ya están haciendo el patancillo.
What can you tell me about this colony we're going to?
Freedom's Progress? It's a typical human settlement in the Terminus systems. They had a small military force for protection supplemented by mechs and security drones. Average in almost every way, really. Completely unremarkable. Until the disappearance.
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
Ok, confirmation Lazarus
I'd
Project.
like to know more about the Lazarus Project from the person in charge.
I wasn't in charge. The elusive man was. If I was running the show, would have done a few things differently.
Como
What
que.
would you have changed?
To start, I would have implanted you with some type of control chip.
What?
But the elusive man wouldn't allow it. He was afraid it might affect your personality, alter your character somehow. He wouldn't let us do anything that might limit your potential in any way.
Ay, qué bueno que
Can't
no.
say I like the idea of being brought back to life with a control chip in my brain.
The elusive man is taking an incredible risk with you. I just hope his gamble pays off.
Ay,
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
Did you and Jacob serve together in the Alliance?
No, the elusive man recognized my potential and recruited me at a young age.
How old were you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
I was trying to get to know you as a human being.
I'm not looking for a friend, Shepard. Stay focused on the mission.
ay. Ya, es lo último. Y
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
tenemos que ir subiendo nuestro nivel de renegado porque pues eso nos va a desbloquear algunas, ¿cómo se llama? Habilidades. A ver, déjame checo esto. You involve yourself in a Mass Effect field that launches you to an enemy while hitting them to damage. Ok. Vamos a terminar de hablar con Jacob.
I'm glad the elusive man convinced you to join us, Commander.
Cerberus gave me my body back. That's worth giving them a chance. One chance.
But you're still not convinced. Do you trust me, Commander?
No.
You're part of Cerberus. I'll be keeping an eye on you, too.
Fair enough. I can't expect you to trust me just because I ask you. I'll just have to earn that trust.
Correcto.
Do you know anything about this colony we're going to?
It's called Freedom's Progress. Don't know much else. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
Jacob y
You
la
said you
alianza.
served in the Alliance?
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
Corsario.
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction. Technically, we weren't part of the Alliance. If we ever got caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules, but there was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser. I finally just gave up.
Ok, tipo Spectre, pero con un poco más restricciones. Jacob joining servers.
Why did you join Cerberus?
I guess I just got tired of never making a difference. So much of what we did in the Alliance seemed pointless. I thought things would change after the attack on the Citadel. The old council was dead, and humanity took control of the new one. But nothing changed. Politics, bureaucracy, same bullshit, different leaders.
What?
Cerberus is different. When colonies go missing, we don't commission a team to write a report to figure out what the hell to do about it. We just go and find out.
Ah, qué bravo. Ok. Sale.
That's all for now.
Yes, sir.
Ok, bueno. Bueno, pues aquí vamos a terminar este episodio. En el siguiente capítulo vamos a ir a investigar la colonia humana, la que fue recientemente pues secuestrada. Y pues necesitamos investigar encontrar alguna pista para entender qué es lo que está sucediendo. Así que continuamos en el siguiente capítulo. Hasta luego.